I'm excited to show you the next feature that we've added to this version of the software. And we brought you in previous updates the color play feature, the word play feature, and I'm excited to present to you font play. And it's this icon right here next to all the fonts, and it's the letter F here, and we'll click it. What the purpose of font play is to let you see what a font looks like, what all the characters look like, and to make it easier to see what the font would look like if it was using the words that you want to use for your project. So let me show you how this works. First of all, on the left hand side you'll see we have a font type, and by default embroidery is selected. If I click the drop down, you'll see that I can choose from embroidery or true type. We'll focus on embroidery here. And then you can even filter. You can even filter it, like in a previous video, showed you the font filter. You can also do that inside of here. So if you knew that you wanted to work with nothing but script fonts, you could select script from that filter, and it's only going to show you the script fonts. This is a really handy tool. So I can come back here and do all fonts, so it'll show me all the fonts that are loaded in the software. And then we have over here some of the settings. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to choose one of the fonts. I'm just going to click on this one right here. The default is this sentence right here, and this sentence, for those of you who know, includes every single letter of the alphabet in one sentence. So it's just a kind of a nice little sentence to work with when you're wanting to look at a font. But we also added the ability to see all the characters. So if you come over here in the settings and you choose letters, now you're going to see all the letters that are available and the characters that are available in that font. And this is really handy so that you can make sure that it has the letters and the symbols that you might need for your project. And so you can just click through these and you can see all the different characters. But we also added the ability to preview it in 3D view or not, and you can even change the color. If you wanted to use a different color, you could select it, and now you could see it with that different color. And we also added the ability to write your own sentence. So if you knew what you wanted to say, like I clicked on this little custom icon. Now I can choose Floriani FTCU rocks. So you can write up a little sentence there, hit OK, and it's going to bring that up so that you can take a look at it and see what it looks like in that font that you have selected. So if you know what you want to say in a sentence, you can just come over here and start clicking on the different fonts and find the one that works best for you. And when you find it, then you can bring it into the software, and I'll show you how to bring it into the software in a second. So I'm going to keep it on this one right here. It's called Donuts. So a couple of things to notice is it does have the recommended height for the font, so the minimum size and the maximum listed right here. So it gives you a little bit of information about that font, but you also have the ability to print this out. And like, let's say that you have a little small business and you have a job that you need to do, and it's just some lettering. You can bring it in here and type it up, and then you can come over here and I'll show you preview. So I click the preview icon, and this page comes up right here. So what you see is you have the font showing and all the available characters. Now you do have a settings, so you can go in the settings and choose different settings, but it's just a really nice feature that you can save this as a PDF if you have the ability to save as a PDF, or you can print it out. It makes it easy for you to work with. Now if you wanted to create your own little book of all the fonts and you wanted all characters, you could click on the letters, and when I go to preview now, it's going to show me all of the letters and characters in that font along with all the information. I could print that out and put it in a little book. One of the things I forgot to point out is up at the top it does tell you what the font is. So we have Donuts is the font that is selected right now, so it lists that up at the top, so it just makes it easier for you to go back and find that font. So let's go ahead, and we have this up on the screen, and if we had our own custom thing in here, like we had this Floriani FTC-U rocks, if I want to bring that in the software, it's very simple to do. All I have to do is click on the import button, and when I do that, it brings it right into the design page and it's ready to go. So it just makes it a lot easier to find the font that you want, the style that you want. You can play around with it, you can see it in 3D view, you can print it out, or you can bring it into the software. So I hope you enjoy Font Play. It's a pretty neat feature, and we're excited to bring it to you.